Well, hit movies make big bucks, and that is just a fact. Our film critic Jim Hunter has a list of the big studios and the releases that they brought out that made them lots of money.
Oh, a lot of money at the box office this year. It's sort of highlighted by Avengers Endgame that broke box office records.
Right.
And so what we're going to do is sort of take a look at some of the changes in the marketplace and what that means for creators and what that means for the business as a whole. So if we can go to the year-to-date number. This is the domestic top 5 so far.
And this is a phenomenal amount of money we're talking about here.
It's an amazing amount of money.
You could buy a country.
Exactly. This is this is 2019's domestic box office so far. Oh yeah, we have it on the big monitor here.
Right here.
Avengers Endgame has made $851 million domestically. That's Disney. Captain Marvel, also in the same universe, $426. Disney. Toy Story 4, $349. That's still in theater. Disney. Aladdin, $332.
And guess what?
Also
Disney.
Disney.
Yeah, let's all just say it together. Disney. All right.
And Spider-Man Far From Home is technically a Sony release. However, Disney has the merchandising rights.
So what is it that how is it that they've cornered the market? What's their magic?
So they were at the forefront of what is now running the domestic theater marketplace, and that is franchises, continuing franchises, taking the television model and putting it into the theater. Now imagine you have, in the old days, you have a serialized television show, but you can charge people $11 per episode.
Well, there's that.
That's what we're seeing in the theaters. 3 of these movies, Avengers Endgame, Captain Marvel, and Far From Home, are all in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And so basically, it's a long television show that that Disney's charging people $11 per episode.
Okay, I have a question about that in a minute. Go ahead.
Sure.
Go on with your next.
Well, we'll go into the market share next, because we're highlighting how much Disney has of the market share. This is the top market share. Disney has 34.9%. Warner Brothers, obviously less than half, at 14.4%. Universal 13.5%. Sony 3.9%, and Lionsgate. Lionsgate is only in the top 5 because of one movie, and that's the John Wick movie, 6.3%. You may recall that Disney purchased Fox last year.
Yes.
Fox has 3.9% of the market share. Total, Disney has 38.8% of the market share if you include the Fox deal. So essentially they have 38.8% of the market share. That is, I mean, it's close to a monopoly.
It almost is. It really is. Well, my question then is, for all of these big numbers that we're seeing, the billions of dollars, do you factor in at the end of the year the things that were not so hot in the box office, or you just take the top off and say, this was a winner, 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 and that's all we care about?
Yeah, Disney has not had a lot of real huge failures so far this year. Last year, that's a little bit of a different story, because they had Solo, a Star Wars story, which didn't do very well at the box office, as well as A Wrinkle in Time didn't do very well at the box office. That said, though, Disney can avoid those, or can stand those failures, whereas other studios, they cannot miss on any of their big tentpole movies. And what we're seeing as a result of that is some of the studios being much more risk-averse, much more, and the mid-budget movie going to Netflix or VOD. And to kind of highlight that, I don't think a movie like Sleepless in Seattle, which was a mid-budget movie in the 90s, which I think we both love.
Yes.
That movie would not be made today. It wouldn't be made with Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan, and it would go straight to Netflix, and it would not be in theaters today.
Well, again, I am enlightened. Thank you for that nice nightly business report. Jim Hunter, let's check in with Ron Rhodes.
Oh, we've got ourselves a hot day that's going to get hotter tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day after that. How long will the heat wave last? I'll let you know coming up.